The guy that I have been seeing for the past 2 months decided to stop seeing me, and he said he got the ick from something so crazy. I don't know how to process. I don't. So again, we have been going out for 2 months. This happened last week. He was staying over at my place. I cannot stress enough how much of a normal girl I am, by the way. I can't be more basic. He was staying over in my room, and I was in the bathroom, and I came back, and I noticed that he was kind of like wandering around, peeking into my drawers, and he opened up the drawer full of my bird beaks, and he looked like seriously concerned. I'm like already confused because he had sisters, so I don't know why he's confused. And he asked me, he's like, "Are these bird beaks?" And I go, yeah. And then he goes, "Did you kill birds?" So now this man is accusing me of killing birds. I'm like, no, I got them off of the dead birds on the side of the road, like every other woman in this country does. And he's like, why do you need bird beaks? And I'm like, for my spells. I need the bird beaks for my spells. Now this man looks visibly scared, like he's kind of backing up into a corner. And he's like, "What kind of spells are you casting?" And I'm like, "Just normal girl spells. Like, I haven't casted any recently, but the last time I did was a couple months ago because this guy on the bus came up to me and was like being all creepy and weird and tried to touch me. So then when I went home, I cast a spell on him for eternal suffering." And now he is looking like incredibly scared. And I'm like, what do you think women do? What do you think women do all day? Cook? Clean? No. We are collecting bird beaks and casting spells. And I'm trying to stay calm, but really, he's like super accusatory and looking at me like I'm some crazy person when I'm not. I'm a normal girl. I'm normal. And to add icing onto the fucking cake, he tries to leave my room and leave this apartment, but he opens up my closet instead of my door because they look very similar. They're kind of seated right next to each other. And of course, all of my rat tails come spilling out, and he looks disgusted by it. He's like, "Oh, what is that?" And at this point, I don't understand. I don't understand because he had sisters, and am I supposed to feel shame about my rat tails in my closet just because they aren't organized the way your family did it? What are you setting women back fucking 70 years now? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And at this point I am just I'm trying so hard not to flip my shit. I am. I'm sorry. I'm trying not so I'm trying. I'm trying to be cool. But then this man says, "I have to go," and he leaves pretty abruptly. And then I get a text about 24 hours later saying, "Hey, I don't think we can continue this relationship. I'm just not feeling it. I kind of got the ick last night." And girls, honestly, come into the comments and please just let me know if I'm crazy. Am I crazy? Because I really don't think I am. But God, I must be, because this guy was being so weird about just about stuff that shouldn't be shamed anymore. I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of defeated today. Is love really out there even? I don't know. And let me know in the comments what spells you have. I don't know. For this guy. I'm so over it.
Yo. What did we just watch, bro? What did we just watch? Bro, so many thoughts right now. First, crazy is not the word for what this is, bro. Girl, I know I have wishy baddies that watch me. Comment, because what is happening? When she first said I got bird beaks, I was like, what is that? A new hat? I am out of touch with the world, but no, bitch. Girl, I must not be a girl, because she said all girls do this. No, girls I know do this. I didn't do this in my household. This wasn't a thing. Bro, it is too early in the morning for this. I had just came from the gym and I'm just like, what? This is the first story that we're watching right now? Bro, no. We should talk about, yeah, I just collect them. Get it from, you collect roadkill, bro? Is that what you're saying to me? Bro, what is happening? Just knowing how I respond to the unalive birds that hit the glass in our house, you know, and they be outside and I freak out and I be crying and I'm so emotional. Bro, he ran because you in it with what spell I'm gonna put on him. That's why he ran, girl. What are you talking about? And what are you saying? That he said that his sisters, you say his sisters do the same thing? Is that what you say he said? Because I don't think he said that, sweetie. I don't. I feel like there was a reason because I think you left out a part of why he was rambling in your stuff, looking around. Because I feel like something prompt him to do that. I feel like it. He wasn't just looking just to be looking. Oh, girl, what is happening? At first, I was like, this is rage bait, and then the lady started crying, and I'm like, yo, she is real serious. She's so for real about this right now. What is happening, bruh? I don't know. I don't know what I would have done, honey. I think I would have played nice because, like she said, she put spells on guys. Like, what are you doing? Like, okay, you can live your life, but not to harm other people. What are you doing? You can do all the activities you want to do at your house as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. Like, you doing too much. You doing way too much. I'm glad he got away from you, but I think I would have done it a different way, just knowing how crazy, not the word. I don't know what the word to put it. Delusional, outraged. I don't know what the word is, honey. But crazy is an understatement. That's not it. That's not it.
Girl, if you ever feel embarrassed, don't, because I was on a first date with a guy, right? I thought I looked really cute. I had a little mini skirt on, and I thought he kept looking at my cookie. Like, his eye contact kept going up, down, and I was like, he wants it. And then later, throughout the dinner, later on, he's like, hey, there's like, I think you spilled something. I think you spilled something on your leg. And I was like, what? And he's like, it's like on your inner thigh, like really close. And I was like, that's so weird. And I looked down and like I kind of peek under my skirt a little bit, because I do admit, ladies, I was going a bit commando. It was a snail trail. It was discharge on my leg that he noticed the whole entire dinner. Yeah, you bet. I never saw him again. I was so embarrassed. I was just like, thank you, this was great. Never speak to me again. So yeah, you can always do something more embarrassing.
Girl. How all did I go command? I'm commando right now, bro. You know your body, though. You know your body, bro. There's times you do not go commando right after your period, right after sexy time, because yeah, if you was horny right before when you ovulating right before your period, when they forming, girl, the eggs are lining up to go. I am so embarrassed for her, girl, because you know that had a smell. You know it had a smell. That could be a win-lose. Like, oh, that smell attracted him, and he was just like, ooh, girl, I'm ready. Or they could have been like, girl, what is that? What is that, girl? Oh my goodness, how did you not feel that though? Cause you feel that, bro. You feel that. You feel when your butt sweating. You feel when your period just started. Like, as a woman, going through those things, living with those things that happen in your life, like when it comes to your lady bits, you know your body. You should. What is happening? What is happening? Girl, why are you commando with a mini skirt on? That is wow. I have no judgment, boo. No judgment. Easy access. But this is the first date, bro. The first, I can understand if y'all been dating for a minute and y'all like, oh, we're gonna do something. Let me just stick it in, girl. That's y'all's relationship. I get that. But this is the first date and you have on a mini skirt, girl. Let's talk about attire you should not wear on your first date. A mini skirt, because you don't know where y'all going. Y'all could be going, even if y'all just going to the restaurant, you have to sit your cootie being that close to a chair. You seen your cootie being on a chair that other people have sat on. I don't know how y'all's restaurant. I've been a waitress at our restaurant. We wipe the chairs down at the end of the night. But at the end of the night, or if a kid made a mess, girl, I need y'all to treat yourselves better, especially that cootie being. You just got it all out and exposed, girl. What's going on? Okay, I can understand, you know, commando when you have on sweatpants. Like I have on my gym stuff. I got on. Look, I got on some shorts and some, like, my shorts are acting as my underwear. That's what we doing. That's the extent. Not, girl, what is that? I still can't wrap my head around it because I am imagining her kitty all out. Just meowing, and everybody, bro. Oh, I'm so, what? That is embarrassing, bro. At least he told you, but shoot, he shouldn't have to tell you.
Do you guys want to hear about the worst first date I ever had? Setting the scene, only one of us knew it was a date, and spoiler alert, it wasn't me. Once upon a time, I think I was about 19, I wanted to go to a dance, and the dance was kind of far, and neither me or my friend that also wanted to go had a car, and so we were getting a ride with a mutual friend, but like mostly her friend. Last minute, my friend decides she doesn't want to go. There's also a dance the next day. She would rather go to that one, but I am chronically extroverted, and I still wanted to go, even though I barely knew this guy. And even after, she said to me, I would feel more comfortable if you didn't go alone with this guy. Now, after the amount of true crime documentaries I have seen at this point, I realized that that was an insane thing for me to ignore. We made it, we lived. So he picks me up. It's like a little bit goofy, but not in a way that's setting off any alarms, in like a loudly singing along to a Disney soundtrack kind of way. The drive is fine, other than the fact that he is not a very good driver. It didn't get weird until we got to the dance. And we got to the dance too early to go inside yet. So we're sitting in the parking lot. There's a lot of shoulda, coulda, woulda in this story. I'm just gonna need you guys to prepare yourselves for that. I was 19 and it was an awkward situation. In hindsight, I should have just insisted that we went inside. This is where he starts to put on the moves, I guess. I think I've blocked out most of this conversation. What I remember mostly is him repeatedly trying to kiss me. And the way he was trying to kiss me was like really like passive and manipulative. Like he was telling me about this other date that he had been on with this girl where they didn't kiss, and like, oh, well, what would you have done if I had said? Really weird. We're in a car together. I can only lean away so much. Eventually I am like, let's go inside. Also, important context. I was semi-seeing somebody, but I made the mistake of mentioning before I knew this guy was crazy that it wasn't serious. And so he knew I didn't have a boyfriend and I couldn't backpedal on it then. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You guys know, okay? So have a little grace. Avoid being kissed by the skin of my teeth. We're in this dance and there's nobody there. It's a ghost town. There's like 10 other people. It is not a party. Now, there's no avoiding him. So we hang out for a little bit. He ends up suggesting going for a little walk. I'm like, whatever. So the entire walk, I'm like avoiding him, trying to hold my hand. We end up like sitting down on this grassy area. He like puts his arm around me and I kind of like sneak away like, and the girly pops know. Being rude can get you in just as much trouble as being too nice. So we held hands for like a minute and then I pulled away as soon as I had an opportunity. So he starts telling me his life story. We like sit and we talk, being like polite and whatever because I'd like to get home in one piece. Eventually decide that we're just gonna ditch this popsicle stand, right? So we leave. He's like, let's get something to eat. Okay, so we go to Denny's. More context, I was a waitress for 2 years, and I am pretty conscientious about the way that I and the people around me treat wait staff, and homeboy was rude to this waiter, who was really nice and really competent. I've been on edge the whole night, but it's more been like awkward and uncomfortable. Now I'm like irritated. Before I can even say anything, he's ordering for me. I've barely opened the menu. The waiter comes, this guy is like, we're gonna share this sandwich. Didn't ask what I wanted. Also, this sandwich is like 2 inches of scrambled egg. Anybody that knows me knows scrambled eggs is the one picky food of mine that I absolutely cannot eat. It's disgusting. It smells like dirty dish rags. He just ordered me a scrambled egg sandwich. Just get me home. Sandwich comes. I'm choking down a couple bites because I am starving, and as I am doing so, he starts talking. Like, where is this gonna go? Served a mission for my church, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, 18 months mission. I know you're, planning on going on like a mission, so like, are we gonna write while you're gone? How are we gonna pick this up? He starts talking kids, picket fence, marriage. Sir, I've known you for 2 hours max. I am so baffled at this point. Again, 19, not smart, okay? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just focusing on the mission right now, getting prepared. We leave the restaurant. He doesn't tip. As we're pulling out, almost gets us in an accident. If I had $1 for every time on this one drive, this one time this guy gave me a ride, that I had to say, oh, stop, oh, watch out, so that we wouldn't get in an accident, We're driving home. Like I mentioned in the beginning, there's another dance the next day. Had plans to go with my friend. He starts talking like, well, maybe I can pick you up. And I'm like, well, that doesn't really make sense because you already live in the area. You would have to backtrack. I'm just gonna ride with my friends. To which he responds, well, what if I like met you guys like halfway and I could drive you like the second half? No, sorry. I'm like, no, that's okay. As we start getting within like 10 minutes of my house, he keeps trying to pull the car over. At this point, I have to pull out the big guns. I'm like, my mom's texting me. She really wants me to get home. My mom has not texted me. Tell her we had like car trouble or we could just pull over for a minute. And I'm like, no, I really should. Has like my location on my phone. He's like, oh, okay. He got so far as to like pulling the car over and me being like, no, like my mom is texting me, I have to go. Finally, I get home, I escape this man, but the worst isn't even over. It continues into the next day. I hate to part two, you guys, but this video is already so long. I promise you I'm gonna post the next part like immediately.
Y'all hear that promise? That was cute. That was real cute because she did not post the next part immediately. But just judging off of what she said, it's just like, girl, what? Like, what? Like, I understand that this is your friend's mutual friend, and I don't know if you knew of him or seen him around or hung out with him before. I mean, clearly he's had to see you to automatically be like, oh, I like this girl and this is my opportunity to be with her. Like, your friend, I'm a little in the air about your friend because your friend did tell you, hey friend, I don't think you should go with him, but she didn't say the rest of the part because he likes you or he's crazy. Oh, thank you. Or he's crazy or anything like that. So I'm a little up in the air about your friend, but she did tell you, hey friend, you shouldn't. Because like my thing is, if you plan on going out with your friend, your girlfriend, and her guy friend is going to drive you and then she drops out, I wouldn't go anywhere. I would find someone else to take me. I would get my mom. I would definitely get my mom to take me. And another thing is, if my friend's not going to a party that I want to go to, especially at 19, we're not going. She don't want to go, we not going. That's just the rule. It was just the case because like she said, it was a ghost town in the club. So a ghost town is not bad when you have your friend. When it's your friend, it's like, oh, this is my homegirl, this is my party girl. Ghost town ain't bad. Because we used to go out and there'll be ghost town and we'll immediately be like, hey, come to this place. And everybody will come in, it's no longer ghost town. Or if it's like, yo, this is ghost town and it's just like, okay, the DJ's bad, we have to go. We're going together to go somewhere else to have fun. We're going to a Walmart to be silly or something. Like, so it's just confusing to me why she was just like, I'ma still go. Well, shoot, I don't know. I've never been a type of person who's like, oh, I have to party no matter what, because I'm not gonna get in a car with a guy that I don't know. Like, that's not it. Like, my mommy taught me better than that. So, and especially by yourself, no, friend. In some situation, you have to nip stuff in the bud, because after the fact, when even though you felt uncomfortable, you also decided to go to a second location with this guy. Duh, let's go to the first part. He picked you up from your house. That's wild, and I understand you need to ride, but your house, bro, he knows where you live. I don't know. I wouldn't have went to a second location. I would not have let him order my food because that's really crazy, and I completely understand what she's saying about eggs because I said the other day, I was just like, aren't eggs just dried up aftermath on the pan? Like, that's what I think about scrambled eggs. It's just eggs, the leftover part of the pan. But I still love me some eggs, bro. I don't give a crap. And they do kind of stink, but I don't give a crap because they're good, bro. So yeah, friend, I would not have been okay with him ordering my food and then treating the waiter like they're beneath him or not good. Like, no. And you didn't tip? No. And I understand beggars can't be choosers because she probably did not pay for it. However, I'm just not gonna eat. Like, that's really cute. And why are we even here? If I'm not gonna get what I want, why are we here? And the last time I went to Denny's was for a birthday, for my birthday. And the last time I went, they were just like, oh, we're on the app now. You best believe I got up and walked out because I'm not doing extra work for Denny's. What is that with all the restaurants getting on apps now? I can't even go to Panda. You know, Panda had a receipt for a free entree or something like that. They're on the app too. I ain't going to Panda anyway because of the penny situation. Y'all saw my short. I was just like, y'all are wilding out here. Y'all already high priced. The only time I go to Panda is if I have a gift card. And that time I had a gift card. So it was just like, what is happening? But yeah, no, friend. That was really weird. The whole situation was weird. I'm glad she got out of it safely because he over here trying to pull over. The moment he would have pulled over, I would have got myself out and walked the rest of the way. Like, no, this is weird, mad weird. I'm not liking this, and I told you to get me home. We're not together. Like, I understand what females say, what women say about, hey, sometimes you can't be mean to people, but you can be assertive. I feel like I'm an assertive person. I would have been assertive, but nicely about it. In the moment, I don't know. I feel like I back up on my background is just like, yo, I'm gonna fight the out of you. Like, but I've never been in that situation, so I can't really say if that's gonna work. I'd rather you be safe, and I'd rather you play it safe. However, let's make smart decisions. Let's not go to a second location with this person. Let's not get up in this person's car if you feel uncomfortable. Like, there was ways she could have escaped. I feel like, I don't know.
So I'm just going to give you the real quick rundown of it, okay? I was at work, okay? Whole time I knew about this. I had a suspicion of this other female because her name popped up a lot on my Facebook, in his phone, at 8 o'clock at night. Oh, that's just a work friend. You think I'm a fucking idiot, don't you? But I'm going to play that role. I'm going to play that role until everything fucking unravels. And it did. I just woke up, guys, so if I'm a little crusty, then yeah. From the vacation, okay? He took a business trip, and then after that business trip to New York, he decided to get on a plane and go to Florida. So he was gone for the whole week. I was like, you going by yourself? He was like, yeah, I am. All right. Until I get on Facebook, and I was checking that bitch profile every day, because I'm like, this is not a worker. This is not a worker. Why the fuck did she pinpoint the same goddamn state that he was in? Florida. So everything was unraveling with that, hey boo, are you fucking the same dick that I'm fucking? She DMs me back. She said, call me. I'm at work. So I'm like, I'm the front desk. It's me and my coworker. My knees are so goddamn weak I couldn't get up. I said, I'm gonna take this call right here. I was like, hello, are you fucking him? She said, yeah, he's here right now. I want to bite that bitch with the goddamn phone. I'm not trying to project my anger onto her. I'm mad at him. We're mad at him. She told me, she was like, you want to pull up? We can get them together. Ooh, queen. I will leave work right now. Well, I didn't do that. No. She's like, yeah, he's here. His car broke down. We went on trips together. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, way much more. I'm not going to tell her business. Way much more. Way much more than just going on fucking trips. Like, oh, wow, gee. I ain't never been played like this before. So as I'm texting him, what the fuck is you doing over at that bitch house? He puts all it on me. He said, why are you mad? I saw a dating app on your phone. Oh, yeah? Yeah? You did? That's when I fucking turned into the monster. You're a fuck nigga, and I'm gonna fucking kill you. From that point on, I made a vow to myself. You would only use these niggas for entertainment purposes only. Money and dick.
Shay, never lie. That is the philosophy I am living by right now. Like, girl, well, I'm not talking to anyone. That was the old philosophy back in the day when I was actually entertaining females. Now, I just don't have time to be wasting because, like she said, she didn't leave her job because that would be wild to me. Like, back in the day, maybe. But nowadays, oh no. You ain't gonna mess with my money. I'm not gonna be missing out on money because your foolishness. No, I'm gonna catch you outside of work. After I clock out, maybe, because I might be tired after work and not want to deal with you. Like, where I'm at now is, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna disappear. Like, the moment I feel suspicion of you cheating or anything, you just not gonna hear from me. Like, it's that simple to me. I do not need closure, like, at all. I can close my own door. I can open my door and I can close it. Like, I don't need you, honey. Stop it. That's really wild, friend. And I'm glad y'all was on that team up situation, because y'all know my favorite show is Caught in the Act. Because why? There's many reasons. There's many reasons, bruh. I can't tell you the reasons because you'll find out everything. I'll be telling too much. But one of the reasons is because it's a really good show. It's really good. It's like when you know a show is scripted, but you still get drawn in and you still want to watch it. I love that. Caught in the Act, Unfaithful. Caught in the Act, the Tamar version. I'll be like, this is wild. Like, I understand this is scripted, but y'all went way too far. What is this I'm watching? Make it still believable. And Caught in the Act, Unfaithful is believable. It's like, okay, we know this is scripted, but this is like real life situations. But no, friend, I'm glad you stayed at work. I'm glad you kept your composure, and I'm assuming you didn't unalive him, but I understand what you were feeling, because, you know, stuff like that will make you into a monster. They make you lose your mind for a second. You be like, I lost it for a second. That's why there's a lot of laws in place, and like when you go to court, it'd be like, oh, it was insanity for a second. It was an act of passion because you was passionately upset and you just acted. But yeah, no, friend, why literally keep them as play toys that can feed you. You can spend their money and there's no attachment to them. It's just like, oh, what this happened? Because if something happens, it's like, oh, well, you was just a play thing. Anything anyway, I don't have any emotions with you. It's nothing tied to you. So yeah, love that for her. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, follow all the creators, and subscribe. Join the membership.
Faces of Shawnee.